just so far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there is nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of this fire, was not aware of this night.
Alright, race fans, we're here tonight, short tracking it again. These boys from the Top Hat Comics Crooked Line Racing are about to crank it up. Qualifying's underway. We're getting set to go. Green flag racing here soon. Whew, it has been a heck of a season to start off with these super late models. See, yeah, tonight. I should know where we're at. That's alright. We got a cheat sheet. North Wilksboro. Hey, the awesome tracks. One of the newer tracks they put on not NASCAR. They put on the iRacing. Qualifying come to an end. Looks like Brian Zimmerman's going to be the man putting it out front. All right, let's grid these bad boys up. Let's go racing tonight. Chris Carroll. Remember, he didn't win last week, but he won like the first two. On a roll here. He starts in second. Man, it won last week though. Chase Pierce has to start in the back. Hopefully he's not falling asleep here tonight. But to see. Jason, man, had to do some work stuff here tonight. So we're gonna long haul it here. Let me know who your favorite drivers are. Who you pulling for? Who you got? Love it. Racing. What it's all about. Slamming and jamming. Top Hat Comics. If you're in Lexington, North Carolina area, check out Top Hat Comics. Get some comics. Get you some of those awesome figurines by Hot Toys. He's also got sim racing. Great models. Get you paint there. That's my area. I like to paint the models. Get you some shirts while you're there too. So check them out. And then go a couple doors on down. Get you some donuts from the Red Donut, because I love donuts. Me and donuts are friends. We're about to go racing. Woo! 2 by 2, lining them up. Under 25 laps, North Wilkesboro style. Who we got? And to let Carroll get out front, he's going to be hard to beat. That's one man you do not want to let get out there and get away from you. Start it again. Here we go. Pace cars in. Zimmerman and company up front.
Green flag, green flag.
Looking good. Zimmerman got that throwback to Davey Allison and that US Firearms.com machine. You want some guns and ammo? There you go. Look at Carroll. He's already trying to battle hard to get up there. Behind him, Troy, though, didn't close the gap. Left it wide open for Carroll. Tires tonight. Now on this track, they should matter. But the thing about it is, I'm going to still stick to my guns. 9 times out of 10, they don't matter. Especially here on iRacing. Especially with these cars on a short track. For some reason, they just don't. We got caution already. Jeff Clifton. Clifton said he was going to wreck. He sure did. Oh! Then I don't know who that other car was. He just came out of nowhere. 12 machine? 21? Who's the other car there? 21 machine. Just come up in there. Oh, that was Kyle. What happened to Kyle here? Sees what happens in front of him. He's running. Oh, he turned on the inside, got into the bandit machine, and next thing you know, he's upside down. I think he tried to avoid it. Couldn't get it done. Well, we go back to the tire situation. Is it going to become a factor tonight? I'm going to stick to my guns and say no. We talk about tires a lot. We talk about, should you take them? I always go, no. Don't. Because it's just not worth it. If you're out front, don't do it. Don't do it. Stay where you at. Keep your distance. Put it that way. Get everybody out there though. Hit them likes and shares. Well, let's see. Let's check on Chase Pierce. Pierce, man. He's moved up already to 18th place spot. Kyler right behind him. Pierce has got his little things in hometown, Lexington, North Carolina. He's in my hometown. Got a lot of Lexington guys out here. Where's Jeff Miller at? Where's Miller? Yeah. Miller done a wreck? Oh, he's right behind him. Okay, well, if anybody don't know, I beat Miller in the Top Hat Comics sim racing last week. So, there you go. He just couldn't handle the pressure. They said I was a celebrity. Man, I'm just Joe. That's all. Enjoying what we do. That U.S. Firearms machine out there, though. Look at that. USFirearms.com. Man's got guns. Hope he's got a tank. That'd be kind of cool. Troy back in the back. Jason Day there, too. Scotty Stevens. Another one ranked up there in the 5th place spot. Everybody gets single file. Troy's going to have to get better restarts here because they keep letting those top 2 get out. But actually, they are teammates up there, so they're going to control that field. You see right now, Jason Day jumps up to 3rd. Troy's hanging on to the 4th place spot. Tanner looking strong. He got a new machine out here tonight. That man changes paint jobs faster than he does his shorts. I mean, I don't literally know how many times he changes his shorts or anything, but he does change his paint jobs a lot. Then he's out. What are you doing? Well, I like beating and banging on short tracks. Tanner right there must have got a celebrity shot. He was talking about him, and then he just got up there, and him and Brad Carpenter out there started just beating each other's fenders off. Oh, he got back around him. If anybody don't know, Tanner's got that $1 million wheel. Good old guy. Now looking strong. Carpenter. Brandon Metler. Jeff Shell back here in the back. Oh! Who's that right there? That's Garrett Crow. Is that Garrett? No, that's Jacob. He got a nice paint job. I like that Dodge paint job. I mean, whoever did that actually replicated a Charger very well. I mean, that actually looks slick. I'll give him credit. I'm a Ford man, but wow, look at this side by side. Woo, guy almost got a piece of Mettler. Mettler went in there, doored him. North Wilksboro style here. That's what it's about. Slamming and bamming. What they used to do on this track back in the day. Look at Aiden Young back there. Good old Aiden trying to see if he can't move up through the field. Pit stops, and I didn't even ask before, but we got a car off the track. That's Scotty Stevens. Are you kidding?
Caution, yellow flag.
Ah, it's going to cause a caution. Let's go back and watch what happened. He was up front. Probably just looped it coming out of the turn. Too much throttle. Oh, he got in the grass. And he had it saved. As long as he was off the track right there, he was okay. As soon as he came back on the track, it triggered a caution. Man. Lower the pace back down. That's all right. He was having a good run. Just got in that grass. Now, this is a unique track because they don't race at this track. Well, they're talking about coming back racing at it. But NASCAR hasn't raced at this track in, what, 20 years? It's been over 20 years. And you can tell, I mean, it doesn't have none of the safer barriers, which to me, you don't. I guess they're good safe. You know, I don't want to say you don't need them, but you can tell. But there's no curb down there at the bottom either. So going to the grass, there's nothing to say, hey, look, runoff. Here you go. See what we got here. Ah. On my orders. Please. Out buying stuff, folks. We all quiet out there tonight? I mean, that's okay. Y'all can be quiet. I'll talk. Y'all listen. I mean, you don't have to listen, but I'll talk and y'all can bake cookies. Bake some cookies, man. Send them to Lexington, by the way. I like food. Talk about it enough. Oh. Some of the guys got to meet me finally last week at Top Hat Comics. I went there. I should be able to come up this Wednesday also, check out some of the guys again. Maybe come up there and beat up on them again on the sim racing. Who knows? They'll probably beat up on me. All right, pace car's in. Boy, look at Zimmerman gets a good jump. This time, Jason Day, though, gets a good jump. And that's what he needed. Somebody needed to get up there and tackle the inside lane on Carroll and get him to fight some. Use those tires up. What's up, Tammy?
Caution, yellow flag.
Must have just got off work. How was it that? Caution. Well, Clifton right now might want to just think about parking that machine. He's just having an awful night. Oh, he doesn't know where to go. That was Carpenter. And who is that? Took a barrel roll. I think that was Grant. Grant. Watch Grant right here. Grant's probably going, really? Wow. Ever heard that saying? Do a barrel roll. All right, right now. Just got home. Work, huh? Right, well, my wife's at work right now. I'm all alone. Ain't nobody at the house. You know, this is what's the cause of getting old. My oldest is at work. My youngest one asked me if he could borrow my truck. He's over at a friend's house. Usually he's at work. So now he's got his license. He don't stay at home. My wife's at work. Sitting here, man, in the empty house with the dogs. And all these great people here online. Calling a great action style race with Top Hat Comics, Crooked Line Racing. My dogs are over here sleeping. Except for one beside. But, that's my boss. That's my French Bulldog. But, sitting beside of me here. Like trying to doze off. Sitting. Kobe, he's in there somewhere. Biscuits behind me. That's my Pekingese. 2 Boston Terriers, Kobe and a little one. They're asleep. Bunch of lazy mutts. There we go. Talk about everything on the broadcast. We don't leave it out. Well, the way this thing is going, fuel might not be an issue here tonight. You get these cautions, and these cautions slow the pace down a lot. I still think you're going to have to pit. There's nobody going to be able to make it all the way. No. Tire-wise, yes. I'll say that a million times. Now, again, there are certain tracks, Bristol, Martinsville, that are normally NASCAR-style tracks, and maybe this one. That tire should make a difference, but we have seen time and time again they don't. Why? No clue. Have no clue why. This is one of them iRacing mysteries. It looks like we're going single file. That just does not help out Carroll any. Look at Andrew back there. He's eastbound and down. He's about to load it up and truck it. He just don't want to load it up. Back into truck. That's a nice Bandit throwback car. I like that. That is smooth. Carroll right here. Looking good. Out front in this one. Looks to be Zimmerman still holding on. Day right there in second. He's got Carroll chewing up his back bumper. Meanwhile, back here, Jason Raymond, he's making some noise on the inside. He needs a little bit of help. He's up to 5th right now. Tanner right behind him. Tanner got that nice blue. Showing off his True Sim Productions. They got that good sponsor on them. I need to talk one of these guys in and put my logo on one of their cars. Give $10. Logo on your car. Who wants it? Ain't much, but hey. Look back here in the back, though. We got a good field here tonight, too, man. Like 20-some machines. Good big field. Man, got that Top Hat Comics right there on his top roof. Black car. Always talk about Larry Bell. Paint job. Nice looking paint job right here in front of him. Look at this double file. Chase is trying to come through the field slowly but surely. You see him already up to 9th. He has got to be patient coming through that field. The one thing you do not want to do is get into trouble. And you can get into trouble real quick here. He's going to chew on the back end there of Aiden, who has got a cool raise. Oh, caution out. Larry Bell, we were just talking about him. Are you kidding me? He's back here in this mess. Oh, he ricocheted off the wall. Actually, Carpenter ricocheted off the wall, and Bell, good grief. He's going to need that tow truck behind him. Painted on that car. Done. Woo! Well, we can tell this track tonight's going to be a nightmare for these boys. That's okay. You just have to go back green. What I'm talking about. Who we got? Zimmerman. Day, Carroll. Looks like they're going to keep it all single file. Actually worked out pretty good that last time too, by the way. Like that. Keep it single file. Keep it simple. Get on with it. Go back green. Top Hat Comics, Crooked Line Racing, super late models. We got tour mods tomorrow night, folks. Gonna be an outstanding one for you. Appreciate everybody tuning in. See what we got going on back here. Back green. There you see it. Oh, we went back double foul. That does not help out Day any bit because he's on the outside. Choose rule. I tell you what, if I was Day, I don't know why he did not choose the inside. Look at Andrew here. Try to poke his nose in, but I don't know why he would not have put Carroll on the inside. He should have got, and again, I'm learning what this choose rule is. So my thing is, if Carroll wanted the inside on the restart, but he was starting third, my understanding would be if Jason Day said, no, I want the inside, he should get that choice first because he was the second place machine. Maybe? I guess that's how it works. But I don't know why Day did not do it, but it's going to cost him here. Look at Raymond, though. He's on the move, and Pierce right there with him. Caution. Cautions breed cautions. Garrett's involved back here. What's up, Duck Duck? How you doing, man? See what happened to him. Side by side. Did he have help? Or did he just lose it? Oh, he got in the back of the 7, slowed up. Car behind him couldn't do anything. It's just kind of accordion effect. Boom. There you go. Doug said he had an early night. See, now on this one here, I bet you Carol's going to want to start on the end. Actually, no, Carol's probably not on this one because they can control. Well, yeah, Carol might want to start on the inside, but if I'm Day, I'm like, no, I'm starting on the inside. We'll have to see how this thing works. Now, see, might go single file though. It won't matter. It's like the single file restarts help better than the other ones. Well, if you're new to the series or new out there watching, this right here is the Top Hat Comics, Crooked Line Racing. If you're in Lexington, North Carolina area, check out the Top Hat Comics. We're a little small town, but that's okay. Appreciate the boys coming on board. Also got, we got Butt Kicker, USFirearms.com, MF Race Designs, BAM Racing Videos, Coney Setup Shop. I mean, look, it's awesome. Literally like this track. It hadn't raced in here in a while. It's been years. I've been, I'm going to say 30 years maybe. A long time. They just did a tour mod race here though. Now this track probably would be fitting for some tour mod. It should be fitting for these cars too, but it's not the easiest of tracks. Looks easy, but it is a slick style track. I'll get it out. That Bandit machine's gonna see if he can put it up, this bumper up underneath, back into Carol and push it. What'd be kind of cool is the Bandit and the General Lee right there side by side, but everybody gets offended by that because we got a bunch of offended little people nowadays. Woohoo! Ugh, don't get me started. I get banned out here on YouTube. Carol, Zimmerman, Dave, Bogus. Call him Bogus. Gotta be his name. Ooh, look like Dave spun the wheels just a little bit. Now I'm just wondering how long till Carol sits back there and you see Carol got pushed up the track. Here comes Pierce. Well, those guys are fighting. Dave's not letting him have it. Not easy anyways. Oh, got in the wall just a little bit, Carol did. Don't see that often. Gotta look, those tires on the outside, it's almost like set up like a Martinsville. Inside's usually the better place to be, but push a little bit going to the turns right there. See Day almost got door to door. Carol sliding coming out of the turns. And the high line's not where you want to be at. Coming out of the turn, you get a little slick coming out of the turns. But you do get that drive off. Don't get the drive in. And Drew, he's plowing down on the bottom side. Chase back there, he's slipping and sliding a little bit too. This battle's on for second though. It's a door-to-door race. Carol trying to hold the high line. Dave's trying to hold the low line. Zimmerman sitting back here going, I love what I'm seeing in my rearview mirror. Bogus back here, he's just watching what these two guys going, trying to make up his mind which way he wants to go. Pierce is back here going, yeah, you get low. Here comes Raymond. Still a good battle. Oh, he got a little bit tight. Got up into Carol. That move right there might be the only way to get around somebody, I think. You get tight and maybe get up there and door them just a little bit. Be side-by-side dooring is okay. When you get in the rear quarter panel with somebody and turn them around, that's when it's like, yeah, okay, a little iffy. Meanwhile, that hooks up Pierce. Bogus in the back here. Just see how tight it is coming into these turns. That inside car just wants to push up the track. He either has to get out of the throttle and let the guy in front go just like Pierce did right there. Or he just has to keep in the throttle. If he does, he's going to run up into the door of the guy on the outside, which is what we saw today. Which is okay if you make the pass. Now you got Raymond and Pierce. Might have used up some tires. Here comes the monster Raymond. Jason right there looking strong. Tanner driving that thing in there hard. You see him up there. Ooh, Jason. Up in the wall just a little bit. Scraping. Well, the best way to pass, I mean, obviously bump and run. Bump and run could come a factor into this race. But what I'm seeing right now, when you're side by side, the guy on the inside, that car wants to push going into the turn like that right there. You either going to have to let out, or you're probably going to end up getting up there kind of dooring the guy on the outside. And then it's going to kill his momentum, and you should just go right on by. Obviously, like we said, yes, bump and run could come into play here too. Inside lane to me is the most dominant. Oh, I don't want it. Dominant is a word to not use. The inside lane right now is probably where you want to be. Outside eventually will fall off. Not saying you can't make the pass on the outside, but to me it looks like it might fall off eventually. It's all Zimmerman though. Jason Day has anything to do with it. He's going to get up there and break up this party, or Carroll. Day is strong. And Zimmerman's still looking strong. Back here in the back. Pierce right there. He falls in the line behind Raymond. Everybody's kind of single file for the moment. But as close as they are, that could change real quick. Might check up just a little bit. There you go. Said check up just a little bit. Guy behind him might get in the back. Scotty Stevens early on in the race. Run around just a little bit. Going through this race pretty good. Again, we go back on fuel. With these cautions early, we might see somebody try to go the distance. This is a short track. I think this track is only 3/4 mile. Matter of fact, can get a little race info back up. 1/2 mile, my bad. So this is a real short track. The fuel might not be an issue tonight. We'll just have to see as the race goes on. Still got to give a shout out to Jacob. Whoever did that paint job, and he got up into the wall. He had a lot tonight. Wall riding. But whoever did that paint job replicated a Charger beautifully. And the way that the lines are on this body just makes that front splitter, makes that car look mean. I mean, it just looks mean. Don't get me wrong, I like the Mustangs, but that looks mean. I gotta give credit. Jeff Shell back there, he hanging out. Top Hat Comics machine. Larry Bell, he was upside down earlier. Portland. White Machine, Garrett Crow. Jeffrey Miller. Yeah. The front of the pack, way ahead of him. Way back here in the back, man. Keep going. Scotty Stevens going to battle it out with Kyle. Kyle trying his work on the outside. Scotty's not going to have none of it. I see the rotors glowing on these cars. You do use a substantial amount of brakes. Here we go. Raymond, Andrew, Pierce, back at it again because it looks like lap traffic is involved here. The lap car probably needs to just like go on down at the way. All right, good job, lap car. Good job. Ain't much lap car can do right there in the turn. He went about as far as he could go down in the grass. A good battle right here for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Bogus, Raymond, Pierce. Now it's a door-to-door race. Pierce. Look at Tanner, man. He threw that thing in there. He said, hey, fellas, don't forget about me. Tanner Marr back there. There's Mettler, Young, the whole gaggle of machines here. Lap 73 in the books here tonight of 125. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Still a side-by-side race with Raymond and Pierce. Pierce comes off that turn sideways. Oh, he is killing it coming off the side. Loving it. Loving every minute of it. Pierce just can't quite get around Raymond. Raymond's got that run on the inside. Tanner's holding up the pack right there. He ain't holding it. Well, never mind. He's holding the wall up. Aiden, good job by Aiden Young. He probably could have took Tanner out. Woo! You want to talk about waking you up? Man, that'll fry some hot dogs. Holy moly. Andrew right there, excuse me, Aiden and Mettler now going to battle. Scotty Stevens trying to come back to the front. Looks like the battle between Pierce and Raymond has kind of settled down just a little bit. Pierce got around him. Check our leader. He's gone. Got almost a second lead over Carroll, who got around Day. But can he make it around Carroll? Bogus hanging on the 4th. Pierce up to the 5th place spot. Raymond up there in 6th. Tanner hanging out back here in 7th, but he's got Mettler chewing up his back end like a mean bulldog. Scotty Stevens, he hadn't had enough, man, of that car being wrecked tonight. He wants to tear the wall up. Meanwhile, Raymond says, I haven't had enough sitting back behind. And it looks like Bogus is going to hold up Pierce just a little bit. Woo! Hang on, Raymond. That right there, and Bogus is struggling. The problem is he's in the top lane where Pierce wants to be. And they're going to take it 3 wide. This is not what you want to do at this track. Something's got to give. 3 wide don't work. No. It don't work. They're going to try it. I didn't think so. Yep. Usually what it is, they keep messing around. Mettler going to get up here and go, what up, fellas? Well, we got some action all over the track happening right now. This is a battle on it for 5th on back because the top 4 or top 3 have walked away. 2.5 seconds. Look at this, side by side. Bogus, Raymond, Pierce. Nothing you can do besides just ride. They got the pack behind them too. They done caught up to them. I'm just waiting for this wreck to happen right here. This is what you call short track racing. This is what makes short track racing so great. Door to door, slamming, bamming style racing. You come to watch this kind of racing. Tanner's going to throw it in there. He put the Hail Mary. Didn't hold. Raymond's going to hold on to it. Tanner's still going to fall back in line with Scotty Stevens. By the single file for right now. For far on back there. And Andrew is still caught on the outside. Pierce had no choice but to go on the inside here. Mettler did catch up to him and got some spots. Meanwhile, top 3 says we're checking out. It ain't like that commercial with the bug commercial. You might check in, but you don't check out. Them top 3 up there says we checked in and checked out. But Zimmerman, hold on to it because he's coming up on lap traffic. And that might be the Achilles heel. As Carroll's coming. Day's falling off the pace. Raymond back now has got around that pack. Mettler, everybody's kind of got single file for the moment. Pierce would love to see if he can't get a few more spots. He's probably used up those tires, though. Stevens, right there with it. Going further back here, because we got some good door-to-door action. Oh, look at that. Jeff Clifton. Troy, Larry, Jeff Shell. They're all in this mix back here from side by side. Top Hat Comics, Crooked Line Racing. Go Zimmy. It's me, Rad. What's up, Rad? It's me, Joe. How you doing? Whoa, hang on to it, Troy. A Bronco Bull out there. Well, Zimmy right now, like you just said, looking good. Kyle's gonna shoot on by Troy. As Guy is slow on the track.
Yellow flag is out.
That brings a caution in. Let's back and ooh. Won't go back far enough. Alright, well, let's go back even further. We'll rewind it back. Him and the 7, not sure who the 7 is. Oh, 7 got up in a wall. They just got together. Also wasn't out right there. I think it was, anyways. Blew the motor up. The motor's dead. Huh. Who the 7 is? Ah, Kyler. If I can watch you. They got together. No Chris Carroll. I hear you. Because it looked like Guy kept going. I had a feeling the caution flew as soon as he... Still going. Huh. Not sure the parameters here on this one. Like he used his fast fix, so. Caution, and here again. Scotty's pitted on lap 44. Jeff pitted on lap 44. Carroll, everybody just came into pit road here on this pit. So Carroll's, boy, I tell you what, Zimmerman, you want to talk about disaster on pit road. Wow, 42 seconds in and out of the pit box. They lost everything. Dominating car all night long, but mental mistakes on pit road can kill you. Now, I do like where Shell and Stevens are at here. Stevens early on, remember, he got wrecked earlier. Smart. The world. Hey, Scotty, there's a wall there. Can't park there either. Man, wrecking on caution lap. Oh, on the tires. Yeah, he gonna do nothing but just go blowing right by him. Wow. They just gave that lead to Carroll. Wow. Pierce got knocked out of the way. Never mind. Well, Jason Day need a Blimpy Cam show. The Blimpy Cam give us a good... Right now, we just got mayhem all over the track. Pierce is falling off the pace in the back here. Carroll's going to walk away. Look at Tanner. Don't count him out. He has been on a roll, Tanner, here as lately. Zimmerman's going to try to see what he can do. He needs to get back up there. He rolls right on by Kyle. Look at this madhouse back here. Bogus, Young, Metler. Pierce off the pace. That car's just must be damaged. And Andrew just sent that thing in there like somebody said, free hamburgers. Gone. Good race back here. Meanwhile, Carroll's out front. Zimmerman's coming. You gonna make it around Tanner? But Zimmerman needs to clear Tanner fast. Because if not, Carroll's gonna just walk away with 25 to go. Laps will wind down. We need to clear him quick. Pierce is back. For Kyle. Yeah, now Zimmerman got around. But I don't know if he's got enough to run down Carroll. Carroll better run for his life. That's all I got to say. Run for your life. Pierce holding on to it strong here in the 5th place spot. Meanwhile, back here, Raymond, he's in the 6th. Clifton 7th. Metler in 8th. Had good racing all the way through this field so far. Outstanding job by these guys. Yeah, we've had a few cautions, but that's just short track racing. But we've had some excellent side-by-side battling too. I just don't think, I don't know if Zimmerman's got enough time and car to run Carroll down. He's faster than Carroll by about well, he wasn't that time. It was about even that time. All depends on how this lap car does in front of Carroll. No Carroll, man, right there. His shorts about went wet. He got happy. Here comes Zimmerman. He's closing in on the door. There's going to be a battle for the lead. And then teammates. What do you do when you get to the teammates? We saw what happened to teammates this past race. It didn't really matter. Ran each other over. Battle going back here with Kyle and Jason. Jason's looking to try to take that spot away. That's 5th place. Jason's right there on the inside. Not gonna happen. Clifton up there with him. Ooh. Now got the wall a little bit. Wow, that lead is closing in between the top two. Pierce now up here on the back deck lid of Tanner. They're in lap traffic. Is Pierce gonna be able to take it? Thought about 3 wide there for a minute. He said, nah, not going to work. He wants that 3rd place. Yeah, I'd like to see Zimmerman pull it off. But I don't think he's got the car. Well, I say he don't have the car, but 15 to go. Carroll keeps doing that. He's going to have the car. Carroll stuffed in the wall. Kyle around. Watch, it's going to throw a caution as soon as he gets back on the track. As soon as he gets up on the track, gonna throw a caution. Watch it. Y'all watch. As long as he's in the grass, he's all right. He's in. And yeah, you just need to tow that. Oh man. Well, I don't know. Zimmerman might not have the tires to get to Carroll. He might be able to get there to his back deck lid, but getting around him. And the thing is, does Pierce have anything for Tanner? Maybe Tanner might have something for these top guys up here. Well, they have slowed up big time. That's the battle for the lead, 12 to go. What does Zimmy do? Does he shoot him in the back? He's going on the inside. Little contact. Woo! Well, I was talking about that car on the inside gets tight, runs up the track. He's going to have to bump and run him. And here's the thing. I do not think Zimmerman's going to do it. Got you there, Brad. Well, I understand their teammates. Last lap, though, if I'm close enough, it's got to be, I got to try the bump and run. I'm not going to wreck you, but I got to give you a little bump. So maybe if I could send you up the track, Tanner's around in the back. Are you kidding? Caution out. Oh, man, heartbreak. Tanner. Might have been some contact with him and Chase. Go back and watch. Watching that battle up front. Right there. Maybe Tanner went a little bit high and it just got him right in the rear. Just to me, a racing deal. I know Tanner's not going to like it, but bam! Oh, hard into that post. Woo! Look at Metler. Got by. I hated on Tanner's part because he had a good run. But this track is so darn tricky. Way tricky. Carroll's out front. Zimmerman right behind him. What do you do with Zimmerman? Because you got to protect Pierce. Pierce is going to go. Carroll wants to see Pierce and Zimmerman battle. That's what he wants to see. He wants to get out of Dodge. Raymond wants third, no matter what it takes. I don't know. We might be heading to the green-white checkered here. I think we might be going to a green-white. I hope not. Hopefully it goes green the rest of the way. Carroll's going to probably want it to go green the rest of the way. And he's going to want Pierce and Zimmerman to battle back there. Even though, you know, Zimmerman's a teammate. Yeah. And they're lining up side by side to try to control this one. And what Zimmerman wants to see is Raymond get up there and battle with Pierce. Might be what will happen. What's up, Josh? What's going on, man? Collins. What's happening? Getting set to have a barn burner here. Carroll's got the lead. Zimmerman's on front. You see the jump, and Zimmerman did not get the jump he wanted. That's going to let Pierce get there. And, oh, yeah, and this is exactly what Carroll wants to see. He's far enough ahead right now. I don't think Zimmerman could catch him. Just going to run out of time. So, does Raymond have enough to get up here? A little bumpy bump. Zimmerman doesn't have enough time to run down Carroll. As long as Carroll don't make a mistake, it's his race to win. Or lose. I hear you at work getting your racing fixed. Hey, it's been a good one, too. Whole battle's on. Look at the block through by Pierce. And you throw blocks like that, guess what? Might get bumped. Zimmerman up front. Final lap. He's just not close enough. It's going to be all Carroll. Turn 3 and 4. Does Raymond got enough? Nope. Raymond should have drove that thing in there and seen if he couldn't do the bump and run. But man, Carroll gonna win it. I would have liked to seen Zimmerman get up there and do it. That's okay. Teammates pulling it off here tonight. Good run. Finish 2. All right, let's get a word in with these guys. Chase, join the booth, got a copy?
Yeah.
I tell you what, you was able to battle back up, hang on to 3rd. How was your night?
Well, it was fun getting up through the field, starting in the rear. I had to battle my way through there. It was a lot of fun, and had to play the tire and fuel strategy right there at the end, and I think I did. My teammates made some early pits, which I don't think worked out for them, but we made the right call and ended up getting a podium. I spun Tanner there. I just barely clipped him. I didn't want to do that at all, but it was a good race. I'll take 3rd, but still a lot of points needed to catch Carroll.
Oh, absolutely. Well, definitely still good points tonight. You got anybody you want to thank for an awesome finish?
Yeah, Top Hat Comics, 6-Shifter Sim Racing, Fanatec, MPI, Thrustmaster, iRacing, Red's Donuts, you guys for broadcasting, you for broadcasting, Crooked Line for the Great League, all the admins, and Harrison for the Great Sim.
Here you go. Chase Pierce bringing home a 3rd tonight. Well, let's get this guy in 2nd. Brian, join the booth, got a copy?
I got you, bud. How you doing tonight?
Pretty good. Well, you had it dominated earlier on. I gotta say that pit stop's probably what messed you up.
It sure did. I tell you, I came in, I had 2 tires checked, and iRacing did its thing and gave me 4. Don't know why it did it. It's done that to other people, I've heard. That's the first time it's done it to me. Came down pit road, gonna take 2. I'd saved tires all race long. We were super fast out front, so I knew my lefts were good, so I was just gonna take rights. And iRacing decided that I needed 4 instead. So yeah, that's iRacing though. That's just racing, part of it. No big deal.
And you know, and that brings back that conversation I have week in and week out, and have for the past several seasons. You're on 4, Errol's on 2. It's amazing you still wasn't able to run him down and run right by him. For some reason, just that tire model here is just way off. Who knows on the short tracks? But nonetheless, battled back, looked good, came home in 2nd. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all those guys over there at Pit Lizard I run with during this league, and Chris Carroll, Larry Bell, Guy, and Troy, all those guys we've been running with. It's been a lot of fun. So I'd like to thank those guys. We had a good time. I think if we'd had a few more laps, we could have got by Chris. Chris was awfully fast, but just definitely didn't want to wreck him. I know he's in the race for the championship, so I was trying to be as careful as I could on his inside. But no, Chris was super fast too. We had him covered. I just couldn't get it done. No, we appreciate y'all broadcast. Looking forward to watching it tomorrow at work. So thanks for all y'all do, Joe. We really enjoy it.
Tell you what, their 2nd place man, Brian Zimmerman, looking strong tonight. Well, this guy, though, pulled it off. Chris, join booth, got a copy?
I got you, Joe.
Well, I'll tell you what, looked like your teammate out there messed up on pit road. He was telling me what happened there. But I go back to it for some reason, even with the 4 tires, he just could not get around you. And we've talked about that subject, beat it to death on why it's that way. But held on, won it tonight. How's it feel?
It feels good. I mean, a win feels good. I think Zimmerman had me covered, though. All race long, I couldn't really close the gap. Zimmerman is really fast with that, right? He really deserved to win that. I'm not sure about the other guys. Jason Day was really fast, really. But yeah, anytime you come up with a win, Joe, it's great. But I mean, I felt like I was beat out there tonight.
Well, you know, you always got to say sometimes better lucky than good. You know, and some nights you are lucky. You've won races by pit strategies this year, and won races off pure speed. It's like I say, it happens. But man, you're the man tonight. Put in victory lane. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I got to thank Tanner and the boys that work hard to put this on. I got to thank Brian Zimmerman, USAFirehours.com, and all the Pit Lizard boys, of course. They're all out there racing their guts out with that lizard on the hood. We love it. And got to thank you for putting on the broadcast. Got to thank anybody, all my folks who are always watching out there. I got to thank my all my friends and family that watch this and cheer me on and get to do what we love, Joe. We're out there giving her, man.
No doubt about it. I tell you what, there's Chris Carroll putting in the victory lane tonight. Well, folks, it was a wild one. Some pit strategies involved. Some pit strategies, though, hey, hurt some feelings out here. But it was an awesome race. Short track racing. Top Hat Comics, Crooked Line Racing here tonight. Well, for myself and everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. Everyone, have a good night.